Out of the fog, a new build. What's up, everyone? Today I'm just doing kind of a build overview instead of a actual build video. This is the Moka Simplex Pro, and I've been putting this off basically because I wanted to figure out how exactly I wanted to do it. This was custom hydro dipped with the Confederate flag, battle worn, and it's kind of a commemorative type build. JJ RotoGeek calls stuff like this gallery builds. The reason I did it, no, I'm not. I'm a Southern boy. Yeah, I'm from Missouri, but a lot of the family, my past family, being in Missouri, was really the brother against brother. This has nothing to do with being politically incorrect or correct or anything else. This is just remembering my family during the Civil War. So, like I said, it's the Moka Simplex Pro, custom hydro dipped. I've used the Mamba F405 stack. Of course, my Fly Sky receiver mounted up inside, way under there, and then the VTX 03S for the receiver, and of course a far view pagoda with the nylon braided wrap on it. These antenna mounts, these were actually meant for standoffs. You would normally put them on a standoff and they're just a 90 degree. There is no place to actually put tubes or anything. These holes on the back of the 3D print are actually not for these. They're for if you're using a TBS VTX, their SMA has the flat bars so you can bolt it on basically. I didn't go that way. But anyway, these worked well, but I had to put washers on the screws before I screwed them down. And then you can see right there my antenna wires coming up through and going into the tubes. I thought that looked kind of cool. There's a side view of it. These are the Brother Hobby. These are some monster motors compared to what I'm used to. They're 2507, 2450 kV. I guess this thing is going to really rip. Be honest with you, I'm a little intimidated to fly it. But they look awesome on there, and the red tops and all that goes with the red and blue and white wires. That's what it came with, or the motors came with. On the wires, I used clear heat shrink over them, and then used double-sided tape on top of the arms to just keep it clean. I did the same thing on the back. And then the way they're designed is that they run in through the holes in the 3D print here, and then around the back side. And so there you can see I just brought them out. The Mamba stack, or their ESE, your one connector is right there on the corner. All four corners have one, so that one's a little tight to get into once you've got this put together. But beyond that, it went together well. It's a little bit of a tricky build. I ended up using a micro, and that took some work because you've got your holes right here for your screws to go in, but I'm not sure what this was designed for, because I tried a mini in there and it was too big. I didn't have any angle adjustment on it, so I ended up using longer screws to go through here, and you're probably not even going to be able to see in there, but about 4 or 5 washers on each side. But now it's sturdy and it doesn't move. So, and JJ Rotogeek also printed the 3D prints, the nose and the tail, and then the arm guards. So, and I built it. Moka didn't design this to be a headhunter, just like the little Moka JJ. But I decided to, since JJ is my biggest influence on building anyway, to go ahead and do it as a headhunter. Being a bottom mount battery, which I still need to get something on there, and the strap just goes underneath through there. But with the battery on the bottom, you won't have a problem. I mean, the way it is now, your rear motors actually touch. But like I said, you got a battery on there, it's going to hold it up at least an inch or so it won't be a problem. Of course, an XT60. I don't know, I might try these props. I actually can't even remember. I think these were Dow prop something. They're 50/51s. And I just wanted a set of red and blue, although I wanted to do them diagonal, so blue, blue, red, red, but I don't know, for some reason I didn't have enough props to do it. It was some sort of weird bag full of a bunch of props, so. But that's it. I just wanted to show it off. Try to get some pictures outside of it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to change these. They're, I don't know, really big. I don't know. The width of the blade just looks really big to me on there. So anyway, what you can't tell is the bottom plate is hydro dip too, just the top part of it. It unfortunately, with doing the wires like this, you can't see anything, and there wasn't. I guess I could have took them through the hole on the end and run them across here and in, but that's, I don't know. I'd prefer not to have anything on the bottom at all. But that's it. It's a pretty hefty bird too. Actually, let me grab a scale. We'll check it. Yeah, 343 grams. And then you add a battery. I'm not sure I'd run anything less than a 4S on this, so. Woo! 503. Up. And there's just a cheap battery strap. So 507. So yeah, that's a. Oh, and there's a good example. Oops, sorry, probably loud. When the battery's on there, there's plenty of room underneath. Nothing's gonna hit. So there you go. Just figured I'd share that with you. Something a little different. It's a fun build. It looks awesome on the wall. But yeah, I'll test fly it, pop fly it, whatever. But I don't know, is this going to be one that I fly all the time, just because I don't, I'd rather not mess it up, you know, the hydro dipping. And he used a clear epoxy over the hydro dip to kind of preserve it, I guess. The only other thing I can think of that I did that was odd was I used these prints, all of them were really bright colors, like Superman red and blue, really, really bright. And with this battle worn image that we used, I didn't want them really, really bright, so I went to I can't remember if it was AutoZone or O'Reilly's or one of those parts stores, and found a. I was actually looking for. They used to have window tint and a spray can, and I couldn't find that, and it probably is best because the stuff never worked all that well. What I ended up finding over in the spray paint section is a spray can to spray your tail light lenses, to shadow them, darken them up. And being that it was meant for plastic, I thought, well, that we'll give that a shot, and it worked really well. I just sprayed layers on it until it toned it down. You can see there's still plenty of color, but it's not as bright as it was. And of course, some areas are darker. This one's not as dark as this one is, but so all the 3D printed stuff was sprayed with that to tone it down. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'll try to get a video done here pretty soon. Weather's getting nice, so give it a shot. So I hope everybody has a great day. Hope you enjoyed the little overview. And as always, keep it safe out there. Safe in the air and on the road. See you next time.